Yo, what's good, guys? This is my fourth day, I think, working on the turbo swap and the downpipe swap and all the new parts I'm getting. So, as you can see, the old stock KO4 is out. Today, we're hopefully getting this in. The downpipe is already up, and that's already on. We're just missing this, the new boost controller, which is there. My EGR delete, which is here, and these are the new studs and nuts and new gaskets. So we're doing pretty good. I'm about to do the EGR delete right now. I'm just taking off the actually the EGR is already off. I think I just crushed that, but whatever. I think I showed you guys me taking that off in another video maybe, but anyway, that's out. And it's not going to be going back in, so we can remove this. Now the tricky part is going to be getting the fitting off the other end of that pipe, which is below this. I'll have to take that off, the intercooler piping. Not bad for oil, not as much as I thought. Not too bad at all. Alright, so we got the fucking turbo in. Look at her. Beautiful. Wasn't too bad to get in. Put all the studs in and forgot to put on the gasket, so that's what we're doing now. And yeah, we're just gonna work our way down the exhaust and do the downpipe last. Yo, what's good, guys? Back at the shop again today. I was at a car show most of the day yesterday across the bridge, so I didn't get a whole lot of time to work on the speed. But I think the last place I left off showing you guys was the turbo going in, and I think we were just putting the gaskets in. That day that Matt was over helping me out, we got quite a bit done again, but I didn't have any GoPro batteries, so I couldn't film everything. I tried to film as much as I could, but the batteries just kept dying on me, so I had no way to film really. But just to update you guys, the downpipe is up, O2 sensor is in and locked in, tightened down. All new studs and nuts are in on both sides, the downpipe and above the turbo. The turbo is all settled in, so really now it is mostly just to hook up my boost controller, which I'll be doing today. I had to do a little bit of researching to find out exactly how to hook up all these vacuum lines, and I did find it out, so that's what we're going to be doing today. EGR delete is in, as you can see, the gold plates. I couldn't get that on film because, like I said, my GoPro batteries just kept dying. But if you're doing EGR delete, just take off your intercooler piping here, and your throttle body's right behind it. You're gonna have to take that off and block off the port that had the pipe running from here all the way over to your throttle body. The hardest part of it all was taking this intercooler piping off, because the way they had it bolted, this clamp was underneath, so I couldn't get to the nut to loosen it, which was a pain in the ass, but it's done now. Let me show you guys underneath. So underneath, everything is pretty well done underneath. The only major issue I'm having is this right here. So my downpipe, as it's bolted to the turbo right now and settled in, it does not reach my catback, not even close. So I'm gonna be running open downpipe for hopefully no more than a day. Hopefully as soon as I get this running, I'm gonna bring it to a shop and get them to fit something up that this will reach. The only reason it's not reaching is because this is an all custom catback, so it was custom fitted to fit the stock downpipe and cat. But that's not too big of a worry. I can get by that for sure. It's just going to be extra loud for the meantime. Everything underneath is pretty well settled. Oil drain pipe is in and bolted. I'm going to double check to make sure the 4 bolts are nice and snug. New gaskets as well for that. The oil drain pipe. And bottom O2 sensor, downstream O2 sensor is connected. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's in there. I highly recommend putting anti-seize on all your, pretty well everything you're putting back into your motor, just in case in the future you are taking it apart again. You don't have to worry about anything seizing up on you. But yeah, it's pretty well it. It's almost time to start this thing. Up top, like I said, it's mainly just the boost controller that has to go in, get that all situated, and that will be it for hooking up the turbo. Oh, and also fuel pump. That will probably be the last thing I'm doing. It's all ready to go, and it's just 3 E8 torque spits that are going in, so that's easy. Not worried about that at all. That can go in at the end. And yeah, then it's just hook up all the wiring harness and put back my intake, my turbo inlet, my intercooler. I've got a couple heat shields I still have to put in. It's not big. That's not too big of a deal. And yeah, battery. I sent my battery Canadian Tire to get charged because it's as dead as can be. So yeah, that's where we are. And hopefully today I'll get a little bit further with it, get this boost controller set up, get that fuel pump in maybe. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated today since I actually have a fresh battery. But anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so another thing I forgot to mention is when we did this upper sensor right there, for the wiring, we'll put it right in behind this heat shield here. Just cut a slit out of it a little, just so that it can slide in behind. In behind it, right up through the firewall, and then it is zip tied in back there and goes down to the wiring harness to meet the downstream O2 as well. Just want to let you guys know about that if you are taking your O2 sensor out and you want to find a better place to run it. But yeah, that's what we did, and right now I am working on getting this hose right here off my wastegate, because I need to put it on the top port so I can block that one off for my boost controller. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, so that's pretty well it for what I'm going to be able to do today. I'm running out of time and I have to go. So I've got most of what I wanted to get done. So we're that much closer to starting up the car. As you can see, I am draining my oil there, and I've got some fresh oil at home. So pretty well all that's left, like I said earlier, boost controller, hook up the rest of the turbo, which is pretty well. Just the boost controller, and then just the essentials, the intercooler, intake, battery, all that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I got done today. Got the fuel pump back in, got the heat shield on the turbo, removed the downpipe bracket. Just little things that are getting me closer and closer to finishing this little build. And I will catch you in the next video when hopefully this is ready to start up. Who knows, but I'm hoping to get my wheels balanced and everything this week, get my tires put on and fit those up, and I'm just praying that they fit. They are 9.5s wide, so these stock ones are 7.5, so it's gonna be a little bit wider this summer, which is what I wanted, but of course fitment is gonna be everything. I will have to roll a little bit, but as you can see, I was so low last year that my fenders pretty well rolled themselves, so that's good, I guess. But I'm gonna get a roller and I'm gonna finish it off properly and get a nice roll up there. But yeah, that's pretty well it for me today, and like I said, I'll catch you in the next one, and hopefully we're starting this beast up. Peace.